History is a story we tell ourselves, a neat timeline of progress. But what if that story is missing entire chapters? I've spent my life chasing legends, and the more I see, the more I'm convinced we are a species with amnesia. Imagine a civilization that flourished thousands of years before the pyramids, mastering engineering and astronomy. They shaped mountains and moved megaliths with a precision that still baffles us. This isn't science fiction. The evidence is out there, scattered in silent, enigmatic ruins. These places whisper a different story, challenging everything we think we know about ancient people. This journey isn't about discrediting known cultures, but about expanding the narrative and asking uncomfortable questions. The ruins suggest history is a cycle of rise and fall, not a straight line. So let's step into the unknown and peel back the layers of dust and dogma. We'll travel to Bolivia, Lebanon, and Turkey, searching for the truth. The story of this forgotten civilization is about us, about reclaiming a lost legacy. The adventure is just beginning. Our first stop is the Bolivian Altiplano at Pumapunku, one of archaeology's greatest puzzles. Here, massive andesite and diorite blocks are carved with a precision that defies explanation. These H-blocks interlock like a cosmic Lego set, featuring perfect angles and smooth corners. Modern stonemasons would need diamond tools and lasers to replicate this work. Yet, mainstream history claims it was done with stone hammers and bronze chisels. Drill holes and grooves are so precise you could slide a credit card into them. Local legends speak of gods or levitation, and when you see the site, you start to wonder. Officially, Pumapunku is dated to 500 AD, but weathering suggests it could be far older. The site was destroyed by a cataclysm, leaving behind a ruin, not a construction site. What remains is a silent testament to lost technology, a glaring anomaly in our story. Pumapunku demands we rethink what ancient people were truly capable of. Next, we travel to Baalbek in Lebanon, where the Roman temple complex sits atop a far older mystery. Beneath the Roman ruins lies a megalithic platform built from stone so massive, they dwarf anything the Romans ever moved. The trilithon, 3 limestone blocks each weighing around 800 tons, are fitted seamlessly atop a retaining wall. The Romans never recorded moving such stones. It's as if they built atop a platform left by a lost civilization. In a nearby quarry lies the Stone of the South, the largest worked stone on Earth at 1,200 tons, and another even larger block was recently found. How were these quarried and moved without modern machinery? Local legends speak of giants and gods, and ancient stories claim Baalbek was built before the Great Flood. These tales may sound like myth, but the physical evidence demands explanation. The scale of Baalbek's foundation is beyond even Roman engineering. It points to a lost chapter of history, a time when builders possessed knowledge we've forgotten. The true origins of Baalbek remain an unsolved enigma. Its stones are a challenge to our understanding of the ancient world. What technology or knowledge did these ancient builders possess? Baalbek stands as a monument to a forgotten age. When ruins defy explanation, we turn to ancient myths and sacred texts for clues. Indian Vedic texts describe flying machines, vimanas, with detailed accounts of their construction and propulsion. They also mention devastating weapons eerily similar to nuclear blasts. In Egypt, carvings at Dendera resemble giant light bulbs, sparking debate about ancient electricity. Perhaps these stories are distorted memories of real technologies from a forgotten age. Myths and symbols may be the last blueprints of a lost world, waiting to be decoded. For years, civilization's story began in Mesopotamia, but Göbekli Tepe in Turkey shattered that timeline. Dated to 9,600 BC, it's 7,000 years older than the pyramids. This was no village, but a massive ceremonial complex built by supposed hunter-gatherers. Enormous T-shaped pillars, intricately carved, reveal a sophisticated culture. The site required organization, artistry, and shared belief, traits of civilization long before agriculture. Strangely, Göbekli Tepe was deliberately buried after 1,000 years of use. Was it to protect or hide its secrets? This act preserved it for us to find. Göbekli Tepe proves a complex culture existed in the Ice Age, rewriting our understanding of human history. Its story is only beginning to unfold. The mystery of our past is global. Sumer appeared suddenly with writing and science, claiming their knowledge was given by gods, the Anunnaki. In the Indus Valley, Mohenjo-Daro was a marvel of urban planning, yet its people vanished and their script remains undeciphered. These sudden rises and collapses echo the legend of Atlantis, a lost, advanced civilization destroyed in a cataclysm. Plato's tale may be more than myth. It could be a memory of a real culture wiped out by global disaster. Atlantis might be the missing link, influencing sites from Göbekli Tepe to Egypt. Its story reminds us that entire worlds can vanish, leaving only whispers and ruins. The legend of Atlantis is a symbol of our forgotten global civilization. If such a civilization existed, why is it forgotten? Cataclysms like the Younger Dryas would have wiped out coastal cities, erasing knowledge overnight. Rising seas buried evidence. What we find on land may be just the outposts of a lost world. Academic resistance and intellectual bias further obscure the truth. Survivors may have encoded their wisdom in myths, symbols, and secret societies. The history wasn't just erased, it was hidden, waiting for us to rediscover. Our journey through these ruins leaves us at a crossroads. The evidence challenges our view of ourselves and our ancestors. It humbles us, reminding us that civilization is fragile and greatness can be lost. Yet, it inspires hope. Our ancestors' genius is part of our legacy. By uncovering their secrets, we learn about our own potential. The quest for our forgotten past is a quest for our future. As we look to the stars, we must also look back, listening to the whispers of stone and myth. Rediscovering this lost civilization may help us rediscover ourselves.